Alright, so next little major update. Sparky has been live wire. So he's rerouted all the wires for me. I've got to check that little post out there so that the light switch can go in there, nice and tidy. But live wire there, so we've got power point there, backlight for our mirror, power points down there, we've got heated towel rail there, heated towel rail here, shower with a light above it, because apparently that's all the rage and it looks cool. Light up there, light switch, light up there, and then we have a switch down here or a plug, so that when you're on the dunny and your phone is low, when you need power, you can plug in. Pretty cool, hey? Anyway, so bathroom's coming along. All I need to do is get my straight edge out and flatten off this wall, especially around that shower alcove, get that mint, flatten that off there and add in the extra nogging that I need, and then flatten this wall here and this little bit here, just get that flat and ready to receive jib, and then just detail those little nails and little bits that are sticking down in the ceiling and get the ceiling ready to receive jib as well. I've got to put some fixing along this edge here so that the jib has something to fix to. Hey kids, so shower tray installation. You see what I've got going on there? So renovations, subfloors aren't perfect, they never are, so I just problem solved on how to get it perfect, because it's an alcove shower, so it is so critical that that shower tray is perfectly flat. So what you've got on the back of the tray are all these plastics. Okay, so I put glue on them, just like a PVA, because it doesn't really matter. Just put a PVA on all of them, and then I laid it down where it's got to go, and then that gave me those rings, and then I could put my level on the top edge of my shower tray and it'll tell me what's going on. So then take my shower tray out, use packers from one point to the other point to the other point. I haven't got the luxury of using a laser, so I couldn't do it with a laser, so I went old school and just used level. So basically started from 0 and went up there, up more there, and then down back here. So that corner there is dropping quite a bit. So they're now stapled there. Only those three are ever going to get anything on them, like the DPC. You can see here too that they're not the same, they're not the full size. I'm actually probably going to cut those down even more. But basically you get Gorilla Glue, and you glue the bollocks out of this. Put a big blob of Gorilla Glue on all of that, or Bostik, or whatever you want to use, or even you can put it in those piles. Just make big rings in those piles, and then sit the shower tray down. Make sure it's perfectly level, because obviously the glue, and then once it's sitting there and you check that it's level, you put weight on there and let it cure, and that's it. So yeah, hopefully this little tip helps people, but yeah, obviously you don't want big thick strips, otherwise you're limiting the amount of bond that those corners are going to have to the ground, and because of the expansion and the thickness of the glue, it will make up these gaps and give us a good bond. So yeah, hope that's all kind of makes sense, but yeah, with expanding glue you should have no problem at all, because it'll just fill that void, and yeah, hopefully most builders should understand what I'm talking about. Alright, but that is my workaround to get that right, because yeah, otherwise yeah, she would have been a mission. Would have had to pack and level this entire subfloor, and there's no real point doing that. So you just work with what you got and then sort that out. But yeah, it's just dropping away in that corner, so that's all good. Sweet, let me know what you reckon. See ya! Welcome back to the bathroom, everyone. It's been a few weeks and a lot's been done. So obviously she's all lined, aqualine all through here, and then we've put Hardy's V-groove on everything to give it an old school look and give it a bit of original. And just in the stages of trimming out these windows to make them look old as well. Give them that sort of old school vibe, because it is a old bungalow. And then brand new shower, alcove shower, 12x9 shower. It's all quite nice really. Sort of the more higher end with a nice magnetic clothes. And yeah, that was not easy at all to put in, but it actually went in really nice, and I'm quite happy with it. And then we've got V-groove going around the top there, so I'll be doing that today. And also going to have a little metal angle that's going to butt down onto the top of this, which we can do a nice silicone line to it, so it's all nice and tidy and all the details come up. Chip cove around the top, door trim. That's pretty much the aluminium angle in. Wait for that paint to go off, do another coat, and then those can go in up the top, and then I don't have to worry about trying to paint in here with the green paint, getting all this messed up. Still going to be a bit of painting to do the cove and the ceiling once it's in, but we'll be able to cover this whole area off and sort of just paint by reaching through, so it won't be as bad. Yeah, it's just what happens when you've got to put a shower in, and yeah, alright. So these are the pieces for the top of the shower. Cut to length, cut to width, and this is green meets blue. It's a resine colour, really nice. It's what we did in the kitchen, and it's got like a little edge rebated on it, and then this angle here goes underneath it, so that ties up to the kitchen. Welcome back. We've time warped a bit. Chip cove's in, so that's what it's going to end up looking like. This little detail here around there, details. Here's the press, a little strip down here. Yeah boy, last bit of demo is getting done. 2's into it. Yep, it's all coming up. All looking pretty swish.